Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And it is incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Dolphins get the foot. Ball in great field position.
Check. 20. Feel it. Yeah. Go ahead.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Stay with your man. Hey, chill. Motion. There you go. Get down. Man, move it. You got to get that. Strong.
They just get the play off. Now Fitzpatrick. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Hey, tight. 49. Check 49. Left. No.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on fourth, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
Yeah, momentum swing.
And, you know, I remember playing how much fourth downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on fourth down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
258.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Taco Charlton in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you can see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
Jeff, go Jeff. Check. I don't even know why this team showed up. Check. Jeff. The mic. All day, dog. Regular.
The drive will commence with a run by Barrage. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. And he fires one that's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, and that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Rodgers now on third down. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. 55, Mike, 55. Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Mike, 58, 26, 55.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. Now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown and be the upset MVP winner over Jimmy Garoppolo, because in the Super Bowl, if the quarterback does anything, he wins the award. But this time, the defense, which got them there, is going to take charge, and Fred Warner walks away. Super Bowl MVP, 49ers, Super Bowl champions.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football, because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Pick me up. Here we go. Check. 93 is the mic. 93 is the mic. Got you. I got you, son. I got you, son. Check.
Back to it after the pick six. Fitzpatrick looking deep for his tight end, Walford. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Check. 93. Left. QB drop. QB drop. Check. 93 is the mic. 93 is the mic. It's our time. It's our time.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Tyler Irvin back deep. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talk about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down. Now on second and 16, Rodgers escaping the pressure right, and able to find Allen Lazard. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33.
You draw quarter. Get that ball. Get that ball. Yeah. Mike 55. Oh, you got deep? Get it.
Now Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on second and long. Rodgers, he's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. Go for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. At their own 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Now, Charles, you and I have made our predictions for Super Bowl 54. We're coming soon, the official Madden NFL 20 Super Bowl prediction. Something Madden folks do every year is predict how they think the big game is going to play out. And that prediction, with the help, by the way, from Peyton and Eli Manning, is going to be revealed on Thursday, January 30th, 9 Eastern. Go to EA.com/theprediction to check it out. And keep playing Madden to feed the machine and tell us who you think will win as well. Again, it's EA.com/theprediction. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Third and short yardage. Fitzpatrick looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This quarterback now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick. And he finds Parker here, complete. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, chill. I got you.
Fitzpatrick again. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Orbit. Here we go. Mike's 50. Let him know. There you go. Get down. 50's the Mike.
They'll throw again. Fitzpatrick. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
34. Hey, box truck. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 50. Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50. I'm on. Hey, Mike's 50.
They're indeed going. It's Fitzpatrick. And it's caught by Parker. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, high 7. 93's the Mike. Wild Bill. Check, 93's the Mike. You can't block me.
To the air again, Fitzpatrick. And this is Parker, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Check, 93. Like 20. That's right. Regular. Check, 93's the Mike. Come on, D. Check, 93's the Mike. Hey. Jim, go, Jim.
Looking to throw on second down. Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Go. Here we go. Go ahead.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Let's go, interception, baby. Let's go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run it.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. He was looking for Parker that time. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan. From the 24, Rodgers eluding the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll start with a give here to Balazs. And an alley to run. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kalen Balazs, 74 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
This will be taken about the 12. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll have a first down past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
This is Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. On 3rd down, Rodgers being chased out left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Here we go.
PPP.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Wow.
There you go. Get down. Left.
Watch the twins. He's checking.
Balaj. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Check.
Hey, 5-0. That's the left.
The 17-yard line. Switch.
PPP.
Check. Watch out.
They run it with Balaj. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
At the 7-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Check nickel. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Hey, check 24.
PPP.
Check 3.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 1. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Check 9.
Jim. Go, Jim. Go ahead.
93's the mic. 93's the mic. Come on. Check. 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Here we go.
52 and 56.
Hey, turn it out.
Jim.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
They'll run here with Balaj. the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it first and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
Hey, color. I got 5-0 here. Go ahead.
Now Balaj. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Check
93. Strong.
Check 93 is the mic. 93.
Hey, Team 6.
They'll try to throw here, Fitzpatrick. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. Accelerating, and off he goes. 20. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On second and 9, Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. To throw on third down. Fitzpatrick. And this is caught. It's Parker. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
First down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 57 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken very short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it?
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby connects on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Hey, two. Check, Jim. Go, Jim.
From the 29, Fitzpatrick. And his throw is incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Left. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth-quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Crosby with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Left.
Coming to you. Hey, switch gears.
Left. Bravo.
Check, 93's the mic.
Yeah.
Give these traps. Let's go. Check, 93's the mic.
Hustle off, man.
Throwing after the interception, Fitzpatrick. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Regular. Hey, Delta. Go ahead.
93's the mic. Check.
To throw again, Fitzpatrick. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Packers pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 27 yards. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Packers. Now Crosby for the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Strong. Hey, shift.
Fitzpatrick on 1st down. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Fitzpatrick, that gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, 5-0. Check the backer. 52 and 56. 5.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So now after the sack, 3rd and long, and Fitzpatrick and company a little work to do.
Hey, back up.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fitzpatrick. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Albert Wilson, 59 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. Give them 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the 1st as well.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Rodgers looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. John Jenkins. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Rodgers now. After the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head to head. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And he'll advance no further, so he can't bring it back for 2, but the extra point attempt is unsuccessful. Well, we saw action to the final whistle in this one. Not only the touchdown at the end to add to their lead, then they tried to put more on top of the 2-point conversion but didn't get it.
That's someone that wants to win and by as many as possible. They don't get the 2-point conversion to add on top, but just the idea of going for it with that type of a lead already when they didn't need to do so, that tells you what his mentality is. He's an attack, attack, attack coach. Always attack.